perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey, so happy to be here, but even more happy that you're here. Lindsay's not here though. She is, we don't know whether she's not here because she's still so very sick or because she's still so very having fun in Miami.
We don't know. I would wager that it's the second one.
Yeah, because I mean she was really sick and then trying to determine whether she was going to even be able to go to this trip that her husband has with his work. It's not even a work trip. It's like a schmooze trip, fun. Men play golf, women do women things during the day at the pool and the guy that is funding this whole thing, throwing this party, likes to go. He's in his, would she say he was in his like 40s or is he 50 or something like that and still loves going to the clubs?
I think he's the same age.
Getting bottle service and stuff. So, she said yesterday that if she was going to just relax, get some ocean air. Yeah, it's good for the soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She also said that her husband had told her, or she was going to be mad at her husband if he came in after a night of partying and interrupted her sleep, because that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to go down there and sleep, but we'll see if she actually followed through with that.
Mm-hmm. And then she'll say, well, I mean, for me, getting 6 hours of sleep is a lot because, I don't sleep very much. I got the kids and the, whatever else.
Yeah.
But it shows you what a tight ship we run here. Riggins and I this morning had about a 7-minute conversation back and forth as to, well, I don't know whether she says she was going to be on today or not. What'd she say to you? She say that. Well, she didn't say this. We don't even know what's going on with the show. People just coming in and out like a saloon.
Yeah. It's a revolving door. We'd never really know who's going to be on the show whenever. Except for the you and I. We're pretty consistent.
Mm-hmm. And I got to be honest with you, I almost called it in this morning. I was like, I'm tired.
I ain't gonna make it, buddy.
Yeah. And I didn't even work last night.
Oh, really?
They took off my show for a basketball game last night. So, those are fun nights really. Cause then I can watch TV with Jody. We watch TV together. We got 2 shows we're watching now.
Do you?
Yeah. One is that Memory of a Killer with Patrick Dempsey. The Fox show. It's pretty good. And then we're getting caught up on Hacks.
Oh yeah.
Which is the Gene Smart show.
Yeah.
It's funny. And it is, kind of crazy, progressive, so to speak.
Sure.
But that just shows that I'm fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll watch that kind of stuff if it's funny. If it's not funny, I'm not going to watch it. But things that disagree with me politically or whatever, if they're funny, I'm all about it.
Sure. Entertainment is entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to watch that JFK Jr. show with her?
Oh, no. Just because that's too much of a chick thing. I really, have no interest in that.
I don't blame you.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I'm what they call a professional influencer. Let me get our listeners to love your business as much as they love me with a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign. Go to tjriggins.com, hit the advertise link, and let's go.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So we're talking about my wife and watching TV together and all of that kind of stuff. When, it's such a sign of the times, because when I was growing up, or hell, even, so 20 years ago, you watched TV together because it's what was on.
Yeah.
You know, like, do you find I mean, and we've always had cable with a bunch of choices and stuff, but the on-demand stuff is where it really gets to where should I wait to watch this with you? You either watched it or you missed it, you know.
Right.
So now you can't, now you wait to see if somebody wants to watch with you. And Riggins was talking about something that happened on our podcast, mine and Jody's podcast this week, where she said, I asked him, do you want to watch this JFK Jr. documentary thing with me? And when you said no, I was like, yes.
Terrible.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting there going, I will sit down, and I don't have very many free minutes. I'm a busy man. I don't know if y'all know this, but I work 2 jobs. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I'll sit down when I have a free minute here or there and just start going through trailers on Netflix or Prime or whatever, and marking things, just things that I think we could watch together.
Yeah.
And then she's celebrating because I don't want to watch something with her. She's the opposite.
I think she actually did a fist pump on the video. She was like, when I find out he doesn't want to watch it, I went, yes. I went, oh man, that's brutal.
Yeah. And then she went on to try to, explain it away to say, well, because I wanted to watch it right then. I didn't want to have to wait. And
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting time by yourself to watch whatever you're into, but you're treating it like, it's appointment viewing, and TV meant so much to you, and it means so much to you that you want to enjoy something that you love with the person you love.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But
nobody understands me, Riggins. Nobody understands. I had a woman send me a message yesterday on the DMs, and she said that she has gotten to where she goes to our YouTube to see our podcast every day because she wants to see how, quote unquote, matchy I am. I've been talking about how my wife picks on me all the time for having to have everything match perfectly that I'm wearing.
Yeah. And
then I'm looking at myself right now in the monitor, and I think this is the most matchy combination I've ever had of a hat and shirt. I mean, it's like it all just blends together. Like it's just one piece, the hat and the shirt.
Is that what she's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You put too much emphasis on that. Like, okay.
Well, you're giving me a complex telling me I'm too matchy. Of course I'm going to put some emphasis.
Yeah. Between her telling me I'm too matchy and you telling me my glasses are too big for my head.
They are too big. It's a good thing though, because you're shrinking.
Well, I need to get it'd be cheaper, I think, to get my face bigger than to go buy some more of these glasses. I bought these a long time ago when I had it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Those are good ones?
Yeah, they're Ray-Bans.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I had Ray-Bans, they would be like Bay-Rans. Knockoffs.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins Prime has a free section with special deals and offers just for Prime Plus members, including a special 10% off the new TJ Riggins swag, now available at tjriggins.com.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our interior design team handpicks the most popular styles that look great in the homes around Lake Norman.
We display them beautifully in our showroom so you can see and feel them. We help you visualize your rooms with our design boards.
And our 5-star delivery team stages it all perfectly in your home so you can love where you live, Lake Norman.
Right now, during our New Year's sales event, save hundreds on your new furniture. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Warm weather is right around the corner. I can feel it. Well, I can't feel it. Not yet, but I know it's coming. So you know what that means? I'm going to Lily and Grace in Langtree very soon. They can spruce your house up in a flash and get it ready for the warm weather, ready for spring, ready for summer. They have all kinds of decor. They have rugs, pillows, chandeliers, kitchenware, china, gifts for people. You name it, they have it. And the best part is she can come to you, so no hassle. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today or go to tjriggins.com/deals.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yay.
Well, this actor has been in the news a lot this week. Shia LaBeouf, he was arrested in New Orleans while celebrating Mardi Gras. And there have been a lot of videos circulating on TMZ and on social media and stuff of Shia LaBeouf getting punched in the face and getting into this crazy street fight. And there's like 10 people around. It's the middle of the night. And then there's a lot of pictures of him drinking out in the street, which you can do during Mardi Gras in New Orleans, I'm pretty sure.
You can do that at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in New Orleans. But I saw him walking with a Miller High Life bottle.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Because you can't walk down the street drinking out of a bottle.
Okay.
That, because you break it, it's dangerous. Same reason you can't take a bottle to the beach.
Yeah.
But I remember when, he got cleaned up for a long time. And then these are bringing back these memories of, he's not just somebody that gets drunk and does stupid things. He's one of them that gets drunk and wants to fight everybody.
Yes. There's been many stories of him, even on movie sets, challenging his co-stars to fight. And they've all talked about that publicly. Like, yeah, he's just got that kind of personality. He wants to take it out physically. But I guess my question is, Shia LaBeouf is 39 years old. What is the age where fighting in public or fighting in the street or fighting in a parking lot is looked at a little bit differently?
I don't think there are times when it's okay no matter what age you are.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm in a parking lot and somebody's trying to get up in my wife's face or something like that,
right?
Then we're going to fight. If I'm 80 years old, I'm going to jump in there and fight.
Okay.
If you're defending yourself or defending someone else. But if you're just out there being drunk and disorderly, wanting to fight somebody, first of all, it's never a good look, but especially when you're past, 25.
Okay. 25. And I should have put that, preface it with when you're drunkenly fighting, when you're fighting over something silly. Because the story that comes to mind is Gwen, the former woman on the show. She got into a fight I think it was at Panama City Beach during spring break in a hotel room, and another young woman hit her in the head with a phone.
Mm-hmm.
And she was 18. It was spring break in Panama City Beach. Okay, I can look past that. Alexis also got into a fist fight, but she was in high school and the girl was bullying her and throwing eggs at her house and stuff like that. So again, I can look past that. You're in high school, but 39, you're fighting in the street because you're drunk in New Orleans. I don't know.
Yeah, because somebody's popping off.
Yeah. Exactly. Why are you popping off at 39? Yeah. And they took some good swings at him. But his dad is from Louisiana. So is this something that he'll never grow out of, do you think?
I think it stems more from just the fact that he's got squirrels in his head.
Yeah.
Because he had that rough childhood, and he's also, an artist, so to speak, because he's really, really talented.
Yeah.
But it's just when he's obviously melodramatic. So he'll probably do this forever. He'll do it in the old folks' home.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ and Jody's house is now live and available anytime at our media center and on our YouTube page. Sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, with a selection not to be missed at the deals page of tjriggins.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, here is a name that you usually don't think you'll be hearing as a celebrity who's in some trouble. Donny Osmond.
Oh, no.
Donny Osmond of the famous Osmond family, Marie Osmond's brother, Donny and Marie. There's a woman suing him and his production company and Harrah's Las Vegas for $15,000 in damages for life-altering injuries. She says she was hit by an inflatable light-up ball and suffered a quote-unquote traumatic retinal injury.
Ooh.
She also alleges that she had retinal detachment in her right eye, which required surgical intervention and, quote, severe emotional distress, end quote, including psychological trauma, fear, anxiety, PTSD, and loss of enjoyment of life.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and a concussion related head and neck injuries.
Oh.
She says that Donnie's production company and Harrah's were negligent in their, quote, hiring, training, retention, and supervision, end quote, of employees.
Okay.
So at first when I saw it said inflatable ball, I was thinking a beach ball. You know, they throw those things out and bat them around at concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it's the same thing. It just has a little light in it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know because I haven't seen the lady. I don't know her case, but being an amateur attorney, such as I am, now, granted, I am not a slip and fall lawyer.
No.
Which is what we in the law business call ambulance chasers, is slip and fall lawyers. I'm not a slip and fall lawyer. That's not where my area of expertise lies. But this on its face, which is another, some more legal jargon. On its face, it seems like it would be, I don't know, frivolous. But she's only asking for $15,000.
Oh, yeah. If it's life altering, if you're going to say it's life altering, you better ask for more than that.
Yeah, but then again, if it were a frivolous lawsuit, she's just looking to score a big payday from a casino.
Yeah,
one of the biggest companies that runs a casino, Harrah's.
Yeah.
Then you look at like, well, she'd be asking for a lot more than $15,000.
Sure, but she also pointed out that she had retinal detachment. Mm-hmm. So that this can't be some sort of frivolous lawsuit, right? If that's what what happened to her, it's not frivolous.
But then you add all of that emotional distress, PTSD.
Yeah. I can't see
that
beach
kind of stuff.
Them beach balls scare the hell out of me.
I can't even go to a casino now. And that was my whole life.
If I just see a slot machine, I freak out.
I can't even listen to Puppy Love no more. And they called it Puppy Love. Donny Osmond song. Osmonds. That was his brothers were on that too. I want to give them credit.
Yeah, all 20 of them.
Yeah. And I'm surprised she's not suing the Mormon church. She's suing everybody else associated with Donny Osmond. Attorney's going, who's got a lot of money? The Mormons. Let's get them.
Yeah, let's go after them.
Brigham Young University.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Follow us on Instagram /TJ Riggins Show, sponsored by Lily and Grace, offering a wide range of furniture, accessories, light fixtures, and gifts at lilyandgrace.com.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. Excuse me. Okay, I need to get into this quickly because this is a pretty lengthy discussion we're going to have. All right. My name is TJ. I do a news talk radio program at night on the radio station in Charlotte called WBT. I do everything from my house. I don't go into the radio station anymore. I did it first, but the traffic was awful, and I got to get home and go to bed to go get up for this show every day. So I have all the equipment here. It sounds exactly the same as if I were in the studio there, but I'm not. All right. So not being in the building, you kind of get shut out from things, or you feel shut out from things going on, because the radio station is a lot of stuff, moving parts everywhere. So I'm feeling a little paranoid, and this is going on right now. It isn't something that has happened and there's a solution to. I mean, this is going on right now. I'm paranoid that I'm about to get fired.
What?
Because the program director's name is Mike, and Mike is so cool, so nice. He's very appreciative of people who work for him. I mean, the whole thing. Well, I sent him an email the other day, and I said, "Hey, Mike, don't want to be a pest. I was just checking to see if there's any update on the production work that's out that I'm waiting on. Thanks, buddy. Sign it." He never responded. He usually is quick to respond with things. Okay, so yesterday, this was like maybe 2 days after I sent the email. Yesterday, I reached out to him and I said, "Hey," texting. I said, "Haven't talked to you in a while. Just want to make sure everything's okay. Do you need anything from me?" Silence. Still hasn't responded.
Really?
Yeah. And look, listen, if you see my wife, don't tell her about this yet, because I don't want her to be freaking out and all of that. And thinking I've failed at something before I actually have.
Right.
So this is just between us. All right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've never had that before. And the fact that I'm not in the building adds to the paranoia.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? So the production director, the one who actually puts together the production that I'm looking for, he sent an email with 2 of the production pieces done. And he said, hopefully more coming today. Now, that would maybe, to the positive side, lead me to think, well, maybe Mike, the promotions, the program director, reached out to him and said, "Hey, will you email TJ, get him something, please?"
Yeah.
Whatever, because maybe he didn't have time to respond. But because I'm thinking, if he's not responding about the production stuff that I need for my show, then he may be saying, "Well, we're not going to put the effort into that when you're about to be gone."
Right.
So at least there's that.
The silver lining.
Yeah. All right. So I got more on this coming up. So hang on.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Everything you need to watch, listen to, and connect with the show is at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Eric Javits Travel Friendly Sun Hats. Get 20% off at the deals page at tjriggins.com using code TJ.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, here's the point of the story that I'm on now, where I'm going to ask for advice. To recap quickly, at my night radio job, I'm paranoid that they're about to can me because the promotion, the PD, who's the program director, is not responding to any of my messages about, just average stuff. And he usually does. But the stuff that I asked him about, getting an update on, another person sent me the updates and of some production that I was waiting. So now I'm stuck in this. I really don't know whether I'm just being overly paranoid or whether I'm not. And they are just, he's avoiding me until he can talk to me with HR present. And I've never been fired, so I don't know how this goes, really. So what do you think I should do, Riggins? What I was thinking of doing is there's a person that works at the radio station that's known for being the one that knows all of the gossip in the building.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting in touch with her and asking her if she's heard anything.
That's the downside of working from home, is that you don't get to hear sort of hear the rumor mill going, and then you could kind of bounce some questions off people that you're comfortable with and just find out if anything's been said about you, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you could kind of figure out what might be happening. But in this case, you don't have that. So I think that's a good start, messaging that person that might know something.
Yeah. Of course, Adam, our manager / agent, I asked him about it yesterday, and he goes, I don't think you've got a thing to worry about. You know, he just always goes, you know how radio people are.
Yeah.
Now, I know that I am slow to respond a lot of times, and, you know, I'll get focused on something else and forget about it and all that. And that's completely forgivable, I think, you know, when it's something that I'm doing.
Of course.
Yeah, but I would say that about the program director too, but he always responds quickly.
Yeah. Was it a pointed question that you asked him?
Yeah.
It was. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, are there any updates on this? Okay. And then the other message was, do you need anything from me?
Okay. Well, listen, if you were getting fired, I would say it would happen really quickly. You know, those radio stories about people, DJs getting fired and them just like giving you a box with all your stuff in it and escorting you out of the building kind of thing. So I think if that were to happen, it would have already happened.
Well, and another thing I was thinking on the positive side was if I'm doing something they don't like, they would have come to me first to correct it.
Yeah.
Don't do that anymore. Or we don't want you doing this, this, and this. Like they've done on one thing, and I haven't done it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to know what that was.
It was stop criticizing this person who is a big money maker for the company.
Oh.
I was criticizing somebody who's a national figure, but is, works in the under the corporate umbrella. And they said, don't pick a fight with him. So I didn't say another word, haven't said another word about him.
Hope he doesn't hold grudges.
Yeah. But if that's the case, that'll be my resume. This is why I got fired. All right, so I'll let you know as soon as I find out something.
Yeah, good.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Congratulations, Sharon from North Carolina, who won a TJ Riggins beanie as our weekly subscribe and win winner. Subscribe to any of our podcast platforms at tjriggins.com/win and you're entered. Sponsored by Cozy Earth. Use code TJ for 41% off at our deals page or at cozyearth.com.
Buying or selling a home doesn't have to be stressful when you have the right team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty brings you local expertise, strong negotiation skills, dazzling marketing, and professional service. From the very first showing to the final signature, they're with you every step of the way. Move with confidence. Find the Temple team right now at tjriggins.com/deals. They've been friends of ours forever, and they're the only ones my wife and I use for real estate. It's the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
If you ever see me out and you think, wow, Lindsay's skin looks so good, I need to tell her. Don't, unless you have an extra half hour, because I get so pumped about Love Into skincare products. I can go on and on literally for 30 minutes about how awesome these products are. They're all natural. They plump, tighten, moisturize your skin, and it really works. Natural products that work. Sign me up. So for more information, go to tjriggins.com/deals. You are going to love the way your skin looks.
Follow us on Instagram /TJ Riggins Show, sponsored by Lily and Grace, offering a wide range of furniture, accessories, light fixtures, and gifts at lilyandgrace.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, all of the top stories from around the globe with America's anchorman, Riggins.
Hey, that's me. These are just a few of the top trending topics at the moment. Shia LaBeouf, we talked about him earlier in the show. He's been in the news this week. He's down in New Orleans for Mardi Gras, and he was arrested after getting into a street fight. And he was released from jail this week. And they said within 50 minutes, he was already back at the pub, at the bar, enjoying a cheeseburger and fries. And they said he's back to partying. So I
don't know if he's still in New Orleans because, if New Orleans ever has a few days where it's not just insane, it's, the day after Fat Tuesday, which would be Ash Wednesday yesterday, and then, or day before yesterday. When was it?
It was Ash Wednesday was yesterday.
And then today is probably still pretty calm. So
yeah,
maybe he's sleeping it off. But I don't know if they still do this, but they used to have, those cage-looking things that they put animals when they're traveling in the circus in the old days. They used to have those down in the city on the streets to just grab people who are fighting or whatever and put them in those as like holding cells till they could come back and then get them processed, get them to the jail and figure it out.
Because there were so many people that needed to be arrested. They had to just make makeshift jail cells.
Uh-huh. And a lot of them were women who were flashing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed to do that? Is that against the law to do that?
It's usually against the law, but in New Orleans, mainly at Mardi Gras, it's okay to flash your top. It's when you flash your bottom that gets you put in jail. And they're very strict about it.
Well, good.
Like you should be getting arrested in New Orleans for flashing. You've really done something, out off the grid of decency.
That's really bad. Do guys flash too, or is it? This is just okay.
I mean, they raise up their shirts and be funny, and what trying to be funny, But no, they don't. They don't usually indecently expose themselves.
That to me, that reads like an instant arrest. Like women, we can kind of look the other way if you're just going to take your top off, but you can't pull down your pants if you're a guy. That you should be arrested for that.
No, but if women pull their pants down, because they start getting encouraged to do so,
right.
Once they do the shirt, and they're like, and the guys are trying to talk them into doing that, and a lot of times they'll do it. Woo! You got to go. You got to go.
It's a classy time, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful.
When was the last time you went to a big Mardi Gras celebration in New Orleans?
I've never been to one.
Oh, really?
Not in New Orleans.
I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the middle of all that trash.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I mean, it's a wild time.
I've always been classy.
So Shia LaBeouf is in the news, and today is National Lash Day. National Lash Day. Now, Lindsay is out sick today. Is Lindsay a fake eyelash wearer?
No.
She's not.
No, she used to be, but I don't think she is anymore.
When I think of fake lashes, I think of Alexis, who worked on our show. She would come in with some serious fake eyelashes, and she would show them off and bat her eyes. She loved those things.
Yeah, look like tarantulas.
You couldn't miss them. So we have an emergency group therapy. Somebody needs help from TJ, and it's perfect timing right after Valentine's Day. We'll get into it coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show and extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
This is kind of scary. Somebody wants my opinion on something Riggins says.
Yeah, we haven't done one of these in a while, but this came into our Facebook direct messages. If you don't follow us, it's at TJ Riggins Show. But somebody, let me find it here. Somebody wanted TJ's opinion on something that she's going through. Okay, emergency group therapy. Here's what it is. I love this. Dear TJ, this is not a big deal, but it's a big deal in my head. My boyfriend surprised me on Valentine's Day with this huge cookie cake. And that's why I'm messaging you. I know you love cookie cake. It was awesome. It had pink frosting on it. My name was written in giant letters, like the whole thing. I was honestly touched because, like you, I love cookie cake. I was feeling all warm and fuzzy until he casually says, quote, "Yeah, I always used to get cookie cakes for Valentine's Day. It's kind of my thing," end quote. And she goes, "I swear," I stopped mid-bite and I go, "What do you mean it's your thing?" And he says, completely calm, "Oh, I used to get one for my ex every year because she loved him too." Every year, she writes, all caps. So now I'm kind of spiraling in my head. He didn't come up with a sweet, thoughtful gift for me. He just recycled his old Valentine's Day tradition. I was stunned, and I did say it was weird under my breath, but he didn't acknowledge it. But I think he saw my shock, and he's gotten a little bit quiet this week. I'm not trying to make a big deal, but I can't stop picturing him standing in the same bakery years ago, ordering this same cookie cake for another girl. It feels less like a romantic gesture and more like I got handed a hand-me-down Valentine's Day gift. I think he should have retired the tradition out of respect, and now the cookie cake is sitting untouched on the counter like evidence in a crime scene, and I'm barely talking to him. So please tell me, am I crazy for being upset, or is he wrong for recycling romantic traditions from past relationships? Lucy.
You're not crazy for being upset. You're just upset at the wrong thing.
Okay.
You should want to break up with him because he's stupid, not because he repeated a Valentine's Day tradition. Because there are a lot of guys who aren't romantic. They're not creative. And he's just like, hey, girls like this.
Right.
But the fact that he told you that would tell me you don't want to have kids with this man. Yeah. Because you're going to be at parent-teacher conferences all the time wondering what you can do to help your kid pass, because this is a stupid man. Very stupid man. Either he's stupid or he is one of those people that's so blunt that he's rude.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be with that person either. People always go, I love somebody who's brutally honest. You know who says that? People who are brutally honest.
Yeah.
And they don't have any friends.
Yeah.
Because they're rude. You got to have a little bit of social skills, in life. And if he's just sitting there with you and you're enjoying that cookie cake and the gesture that he made and all that, and for him to just come out and go, it's my thing, I do this for all of my ex-girlfriends, whatever, then he would also probably stick, when you got your feelings hurt for his saying that, go, what? I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And you don't ever want to be hooked up with anybody like that.
That's true.
Yeah. So the romantic part of it and feeling like, he's repeating the Valentine, don't worry about that. That's not an issue. The issue is that he told you that he got for his ex.
And he's either stupid or rude.
Exactly.
Okay, great. That's good.
Let's go. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I'm what they call a professional influencer. Let me get our listeners to love your business as much as they love me with a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign. Go to tjriggins.com, hit the advertise link, and let's go.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So it was yesterday on the show that I was talking about how the Gen Z, young people will go on social media and they think it's funny to make these just gross generalizations or hot takes, quote unquote. Like girl saying men should not be blonde. Yeah. Something like that. It's just like, grow up. You shouldn't be blonde. And then I thought this was another one of those when you sent it to me this morning, Riggins, because you just called it skinny people. Mm-hmm. I thought this was going to be one of those types of things, but then ended up being a very, very smart young lady because she is saying something that I have said in the past. So obviously she's brilliant if we are of like minds. Listen to her hot take.
Skinny people should be allowed to bring heavier luggage onto flights.
It says skinny people. It clipped it at the front there, but she says skinny people.
Skinny people should be allowed to bring heavier luggage onto flights. It's a cause I'm really passionate about because you're telling me that my luggage was 51 pounds and you're like, oh, that's overweight. Oh, if that's overweight, I dare you to say that to the person who's next to me on my flight who is 400,000 pounds overweight.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah. And then she went on, and expanded on it a little bit and said, you can't do that. People would freak out, but it's not because of logic. It's because of emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
So, suggesting that you should weigh the person and the luggage, like each person should be allowed this much weight.
Yeah.
You and your luggage can't weigh over this.
Which actually makes a lot of sense.
It does.
But how do you implement that?
Right. Well, and look, here's the thing. I'm speaking as someone who would probably not be able to carry or pack as much luggage as I would want.
Same.
Because I'm going to weigh more than my wife. But could I use some of her pounds? She's not using them. Let's say her bag weighs 50 pounds, which is the limit. And then she weighs, I don't know what she would weigh, probably, 95 pounds less than I do. So, I ought to be able to pack a much bigger suitcase. Yeah. I ought to be tipping it at 75.
Look at her. Look at who I'm flying with. She's tiny.
Mm-hmm. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Just like I've always said that if you're getting, a burger in a restaurant and you don't want anything on it, you just want it plain, it should be cheaper than somebody who gets the works.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think that, but it makes sense that it wouldn't. Maybe, just go like at the ice cream place. Your plate weighs this much. It's going to cost this much.
Yeah. But you got to weigh those. You got to weigh those flyers. Because do you think people are going to be honest when they tell the airlines how much they
weigh them? You're going to have to step up on the scale, like at the Heart Attack Grill.
In front of everybody.
And that's what she's saying. They won't do it because of feelings and emotion. But so it's not really about the weight distribution.
Right.
Have you ever seen those stories where they've, really had to put the heavier people in certain parts of the plane? They freak out.
Do they?
Yeah. And that's pure safety.
Yeah.
In the high winds and whatnot. Skinny people.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
On the next TJ and Riggins Show, it's another edition of Now Trending, sponsored by Zevo Life. Improve your health and start your 30-day risk-free guarantee with 30% off using code TJ at zevo.life or the deals page at tjriggins.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lindsay is not on the show today. She is very, very sick and living La Vida Loca. She's in the city that keeps the roof blazing.
Yeah.
So many Dominican women with the cinnamon tans. That's where she is.
Love that.
Bienvenido a Miami. That's so sick.
So sick.
Deathly ill.
Yeah.
But soldiering on to go to Miami. Bless her heart.
Yeah, it's brave. It's brave.
Yeah. But you know what? It just shows how supportive of a wife she is to be there for her husband. Be there for him at the spa, by the pool. And in the VIP at the club.
Certainly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hope she remembered to take her Mucinex.
Yeah, she was down in those things like Tic Tacs.
She's like, you would be shocked at how great the sea air and Grey Goose are cold.
We would be surprised. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I had to dance this fever out. Just sweat it out on the dance floor.
That's right. That's what's happening.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm getting along the lines of people thinking it could possibly interpret something that I say recently as being over dramatic. And I was reminded of that with this survey I saw. It says 82% of people say they enjoy cooking. 55% feel like cooking is a positive thing for their well-being.
Okay.
And I've kind of been on that kick as well, complaining because nobody wants me to cook as much as I want to cook. Because we're always on the go at sports bars and whatever on the weekends. And when I mention, why don't I just cook? I want to cook this. I want to cook that. They're like, no, we don't want you fooling with that. We want to go, that whole thing. And they act like it's like they're doing me a favor by saying, no, I don't want you cooking, going to that trouble and whatever.
Yeah.
But I look at it as it's kind of an outlet for me. And it would be like, and this is the part where I think people may misinterpret it to be too dramatic. It would be about like telling Prince when he were alive not to make music.
It's a little dramatic.
It would be like telling Hemingway not to write.
Yeah. The kitchen is your Paisley Park.
Yes. And my sanctuary. Yeah. I go in there and it's a blank canvas. And when I leave, it's a beautiful work of art.
Yeah, it's a little dramatic. I think it's a little dramatic.
But then when I'm doing it, I have to feel like I gotta do it at a certain pace and I gotta act like I'm not tired. I mean, it's just like, just let me do it.
Yeah, I don't know why they're fighting it so much.
Let me create my love for you.
Yeah.
Let me speak my love language. But I wouldn't cook for them now. For all of the tea in China, as they say.
That's right.
And they got a lot.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Every weekday, listen to or watch TJ and Riggins After Show Extra Funny at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Big Fork Brands with bold bacon sausage and Chicago-style sauces available with 20% off using code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Now Trending.
These are just some of the top trending topics. You know, a lot of people were asking since Lindsay is sick, is it possible that she's pregnant? We got a couple of those messages.
You know, a woman can't get sick without somebody going, is she pregnant?
I know. I don't get that.
Can't even get a cold or you can't have a stomach bug. Or is she pregnant? I bet she's pregnant.
Yeah. And they come into the show account. So I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you ask her? But I did tell them maybe.
No, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you told him. She sure looks it, doesn't she? That's what you would say.
I think so. I think it's on the table. So there's a couple of things going on. The Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special is happening at the end of March. It's going to stream on Disney Plus. Now, what's interesting about this is that Miley Cyrus is going to talk about Hannah Montana, her starring role 20 years after the fact, but it's a sit-down interview, and she's being interviewed by Alex Cooper.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
She is the host of Call Her Daddy, which is a very, very popular podcast. And in the early days of the Call Her Daddy podcast, it was extremely raunchy. And now, since she signed this deal with Spotify, she's now interviewing celebrities. It's much less raunchy, but that's how she got her start.
Okay, so she's not doing just complete and total gutter trash talk anymore?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so. But it's a weird person to have to interview Miley Cyrus on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, Disney, if you're doing a 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana, the people that are really interested in watching that are not children. They're going to be Gen Zers and some millennials.
Yeah, my daughter will be one of them.
Yeah.
And I'll probably, I don't know. I can't stomach that Alex Cooper, so I don't know. Because I was all into Hannah Montana too.
Were you?
Yeah. I watched it with my daughter and it was a good little show. It wasn't just like a kid's show that's so boring. It had, it was kind of entertaining.
Yeah. So it's unclear if Billy Ray, who also starred in Hannah Montana, will show up. I know he's been having some troubles with his family. So it's unclear who else is going to show up during this 20th anniversary special. And it's unclear if Miley is going to sing anything from Hannah Montana. But they do say they're going to show some behind the scenes footage and talk about moments from the show.
Yeah. It's almost like got the makings of a Saturday Night Live sketch. The child star that was so cutesy and all that. And then they show him coming back 20 years later and she talks like Miley now because she's been smoking for so long. It's like tattooed up and pierced everywhere.
Yeah, it is the best of both worlds.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. So that happened. I think it's on March 24th, and that's going to stream on Disney Plus. There's an interesting thing happening with DoorDash. DoorDash drivers are being hired by Waymo. Do you know those autonomous vehicles?
Mm-hmm.
DoorDash drivers are getting hired by Waymo to go just close doors on Waymo cars because sometimes passengers will get out and they won't close the door. So that company contacts DoorDash and says, hey, we'll pay you $10 if you go a mile down the street and just close the car door so that thing can get back on the road.
Well, they can make the thing drive by itself, but they can't make it where the door will close automatically. You can't hit a button to close the door remotely.
That's got to be an oversight, right?
Well, yeah.
Give me a break. But it pays handsomely. It's $11. This guy got paid to go about 3/4 of a mile to just simply go close the door.
I would do that.
Absolutely. That's an easy $11.
Mm-hmm.
It is a partnership together. I have some questions for TJ about things that are only for women coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Fridays, don't miss Riggins Week in Review, sponsored by Liqueur Gummies, helping your body recover after drinking. Get 20% off using code TJ at liqueur.com or the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Oh, thank you.
TJ's got a lot of opinions, and I'm going to put that to the test today. Today is National Mint Chocolate Day.
Mm-hmm.
And TJ, for as long as I've known him, and I've known TJ, about 2 decades now, a long time, he has said that mint chocolate chip ice cream is for women. Or is it just mint chocolate in general?
Just mint chocolate in general is a woman thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean men can't enjoy it, but it is mainly for women.
He always puts that clause in there. Not saying that men can't enjoy it, but it was for women. So I've got a list here of random things. You can tell me, TJ, if these things are for women, for men, or for both.
Okay.
Okay. So mint chocolate we've established for women, but men can like it.
Yeah.
Bobby pins. Women. Okay.
Yeah. Unless you're cleaning your ear.
If you're cleaning your ear with a bobby pin?
Yeah, that's old school.
That is old school. I've not ever seen anybody do that. Overalls.
Men.
Now, I know your wife has a pair of velour overalls.
Well, yeah, she did back in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah, but they were ugly. I'd say they're for both because I think overalls can look cute on women. Yeah.
Okay, so that's for both.
That's both.
Pasta salad.
Women, definitely.
Yeah, you've said that one before.
Mm-hmm.
Uggs.
Women.
Now, you have a pair of Uggs, don't you?
Yeah, and when I put them on, I say, let me go put on my girl shoes. They're slippers. They're for just in the house. Or Southern people call them house shoes.
Yeah.
But still, I'll call them my girl shoes. My girl shoes.
Did you go out and purchase those, or were those given to you as a gift?
Jody gave them to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hard hats.
Oh, men.
Man.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. Scented candles.
That is for women.
Women.
Yeah.
You know,
if men don't like the way a room smells, they need to spray something.
don't light a Yankee candle.
Yeah.
Well, our dearly departed brother Ace loved a scented candle, didn't he?
Yeah. And sometimes you would walk in when we lived together, when we were young, when we were roommates, you could walk into our apartment and it would have, he would combine all of the scents. And it was like you just walked into Botanical Gardens and it's like with cinnamon. So it's all these flowers and then cinnamon out of nowhere. He's like, oh my God.
It's like a Christmas village in Hawaii or something. Yeah. It's weird. Pocket knives. Men, women, or both?
Men.
House plants.
Both.
Okay. Yeah. Another thing that Ace loved, house plant.
Yeah.
Poker.
Men. Yeah.
Umbrellas.
Both.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I figured you would say men can carry an umbrella too.
Yeah.
A wallet chain.
That's men.
Yeah.
Yeah. But only if you're riding a motorcycle.
Yeah. Keep it on the Harley.
Yeah.
Cookbooks.
Both.
Mm-hmm. And then high thread count sheets. Men, women, or both?
Both.
Yeah.
I just don't think a lot of men know they're out there and what a difference they make in your life.
Girl, tell me about it.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Wednesday nights at 7. Don't miss Lindsay Look, Lindsay's interactive social media experience live on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Sponsored by Love Indus with 21% off with code TJ at our deals page or at loveindus.com.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, another reason I'm upset about Lindsay not being here today. Lindsay is not here. She is deathly sick and partying in Miami. Both things can be true at once. And it's because I wish she were here to react to this clip that we have from the show My Strange Addiction, because she would freak out on this. And it actually kind of, watching the clip made me a little queasy.
Yeah. This
is a woman with her strange addiction, which is eating cat food. Listen.
I like to munch on it. My name's Abigail. I'm 25 years old, and I'm addicted to eating cat food. Wow. I could taste the gravy. So here we have Chicken Feast Chunky. Let's see. Wow, that's satisfying to me.
Okay, so just like an animal.
Yeah.
That's Pavlov's cat. That, when you crack open whatever can it is and the dog or the cat knows it's time to eat, they get excited. That's what happened with her. She said, she held it up like, oh, I love this sound. Pulling that lid back.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, it wouldn't be as bad if she were eating dry cat food.
Agreed.
She's not. She's eating canned cat food.
Yeah.
And complimenting the company on its gravy.
Yeah.
Oh, that gravy. It's disgusting. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is vile. And that sound you hear at the very end is her sipping the gravy off the top of that can. And it's all like gelatinous, it's got that.
Because she's not eating it. She's just eating it right out of the can like a cat would.
Oh my God.
And nobody in her life thought to get her to a psychiatrist.
Yeah, come on. You're slacking. If you're a family member, a friend, even a coworker.
Yeah.
No one.
She can't hold down a job, I'm telling you. No way.
You don't think?
I don't think so. Because if she brought that to work for lunch, I would have to I would have to second guess my hiring process and go, do I really want this person having responsibilities at my company? No, I don't.
I might pepper.
That's just me.
Yeah.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Congratulations, Sharon from North Carolina, who won a TJ Riggins beanie as our weekly subscribe and win winner. Subscribe to any of our podcast platforms at tjriggins.com/win and you're entered. Sponsored by Cozy Earth. Use code TJ for 41% off at our deals page or at CozyEarth.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
It doesn't happen very often, but Riggins, I'm disappointed in you. Because you're supposed to be the one that keeps up with all of the important current events, especially in popular culture and all of that kind of stuff. And I had to find out from just a cold news source that there is a new Mandalorian movie coming out. Or so. I'm not exactly sure. The Mandalorian and the Grogu.
Yeah, I do know a little bit about this. Grogu is Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
That was so cute and so popular during the Mandalorian series on Disney Plus a couple years ago.
Now, is this a movie or is this a series that's coming out? The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I think it's a movie.
Okay.
I think.
Well, from what I understand from my sources, Martin Scorsese does one of the voices in this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize he was a nerd.
I didn't either.
But obviously he is.
You're not going to watch this?
No, not this time.
Okay. Well.
And then Netflix is doing a live action Scooby-Doo series. Who knew that? I wish you would have told me. I hate finding that out from strangers.
Yeah, I'm sure anyone in your circle is watching the live action Scooby-Doo movie. Give me a break. Who in your circle would know that?
Isn't the last Scooby-Doo kind of show they did, wasn't it about LGBTQ stuff?
You know what? I think you're right. It was about one character. It was Velma or Thelma.
Yeah. I think it was her name's Velma.
Velma. I think there was an element of that.
Okay. Well, this says McKenna Grace will play Daphne. I don't know who McKenna Grace is, but I wonder are they going to make her lesbian too?
I don't know. I don't know why that matters in a mystery hunting group. I don't know that we need to know any of that stuff, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Okay. I never saw the live action Scooby-Doos with Freddie Prinze Jr. and what was Shaggy's name? I like him.
Yeah, what is his name? The real scrawny guy.
Yeah.
It's in the Scream movies. I can't think of his name either.
He's not scrawny anymore. He plays killers sometimes as special guests on shows and all.
Yeah.
He's really good. Not good enough, I guess, for me to remember his name, but still, I like his work.
Thank you for joining us.
I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
TJ and Riggins Show merch is back, and Prime Plus members are getting an extra 10% off at the deals page. Beanies, coffee mugs, and a mouse pad are now available at tjriggins.com/deals.
If you're ready to feel better from the inside out, it starts with Zevo Life. Zevo Life's premium wellness supplements are crafted to support energy, balance, and everyday health using high-quality ingredients you can trust. Better habits, better health, better you. Save 30% on Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. That's 30% off Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. Zevo Life. Imagine the smoky richness of bacon now packed into a perfectly seasoned sausage. Well, Big Fork Bacon Sausage is crafted in small batches with premium pork and bold, savory flavor you can taste in every single bite. Perfect for breakfast or any time of the day. Get a 20% discount with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 20% off with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. Big flavor comes from Big Fork. Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey. The best radio show in all of the universe. Yeah, when people say the universe makes something happen, they're talking about us.
Yeah.
Put it in the universe means put it to TJ and Riggins.
That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
We're intergalactic on this show. So Chipotle is responding to a sales decline by introducing a happy hour strategy, but they're going to call it happier hour because it's Chipotle. Oh, so you can go get a cocktail and a cheaper food item in certain hours of the day. And Chipotle's hurting. They have lost a significant amount of sales. Chipotle, they were popping up everywhere for a couple years, and you've seen that slow down a little bit recently.
You can get alcohol at Chipotle now?
In a lot of them, you can. You can get beers and stuff.
I'm not a business person, obviously. I don't really have a good track record of owning a business. But it seems to me that a lot of these places are hurting now because they dedicated too much of their effort toward app ordering and pushing online stuff to now people are just like, I've lost interest. All of the advertisements are not, if I'm not going to use an app, they don't care about me.
Yeah.
So, they cater to the young people, but when inflation hits, young people can't afford Chipotle. So then where are you? The people who have money to go to Chipotle have been neglected, and they may not even know what they have at Chipotle anymore because none of their advertisements are targeted toward, people who are older.
Yeah.
And by older, I mean like millennials and up, millennials and up.
Yeah. The people that have the money to spend on the items are not being catered to.
Right.
That's kind of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it makes sense to have alcohol, though, because when I have Mexican food or any kind of burrito or taco, I want a beer.
Yeah, me too. Like, especially if I get it to go at the drive-thru at Taco Bell and I'm eating it on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, I want a couple of margaritas. Big old draft beer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it. Or you could be like Rob and get caught on the Google Street Cam smashing a Taco Bell burrito. I mean, that's just amazing. I don't care how long it's been. That is still one of my favorite things ever. Rob just tucking into a burrito on Google Street View. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then today's National Mint Chocolate Day. So we know TJ believes that mint chocolate is for women, but listen, men can enjoy it too. That's an important thing to note. So there is a singles event that I need to get to immediately if I want love in my life. I'll tell you about it next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay, and I'm so excited to share. We've got an extra funny segment now. We do it every weekday just for Prime Plus subscribers, along with getting you a commercial-free version of the shows to both watch and listen to. Go to the homepage of tjriggins.com and click Prime to sign up today.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. Well, this morning has flown by. That's the sound effect of something flying by.
So my name is Riggins, and I am single, but I may not be single for much longer if I go to one of these great singles events that just happened this past weekend on Valentine's Day. Downside, it's in Brooklyn, and I don't really want to go to Brooklyn.
Who would?
But they're doing something really cool, and it's right up my alley. They did a singles event, a speed dating event, where they got 100 people into a warehouse. And now all the people were required to be between the ages of 18 and 24. So I'm a little bit older than their age. But 100 people, 18 to 24, they get to this warehouse. And inside the warehouse, there are 3 wrestling rings. And it is a wrestling speed dating event. And this is how they describe it. They say, you go into this room, you flirt with everyone, you wrestle one, and you leave in love. So basically, they want you to go in there, meet everybody, talk to everybody, flirt a little bit, and then ask your crush to get into the wrestling ring with you. And then you tussle and throw each other around. And then hopefully you score a date out of it. And it was packed. 100 people showed up, and they claim that a bunch of people matched up and planned dates for later on. I think this is right up my alley.
Yeah,
I love an aggressive woman.
You do.
And if aggressive woman asked me to get into a wrestling ring with her in a sweaty warehouse in a borough of New York City, I'm getting in that ring.
Yeah, why not?
Let's go. Now, I don't really want to deal with everybody else. I would prefer this to be a one-on-one scenario.
Yeah.
You know? But if that's what it takes to open the door, I'm totally in for this.
But how much effort are the men putting into it?
They said some people did not take it seriously, and it was a little silly. There were no haymakers being thrown. I'll say that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't really wrestle around, because unless the woman is a trained wrestler and the man's not.
Yeah.
Because he's going to want to take a chance on hurting her.
Oh, I will.
They just met.
I'll come off the top rope. I'll do a frog splash. I'll drop a leg on it.
You give her the people's elbow and a metal chair across the back. It's wrestling, baby.
Yeah!
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show and Extra Funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.